Hi guys, welcome to our eSpin training. As you know, my name is Mikhail and I'm from eSpin. Today we have Solarwinds Network Performance Monitor Technical Overview. The NPM or Network Performance Monitor is a powerful and affordable network monitoring software that enables you to quickly detect, diagnose and resolve network performance problems or issues and outages. Speeds troubleshooting, increases service levels and reduces downtime. Monitors and displays response time, availability and performance of network devices, and improves operational efficiency with out-of-the-box dashboards, alerts and reports. Automatically discover network devices and typically with device. Minimum system requirements. CPU supposed to be dual processor 3 GHz, memory 3 GB, hard drive, hard disk space is 20 GB free. This space is recommended, and OS supposed to be Windows Server 2003 Service Pack 2 including R2 or 32 or 64-bit system with IS in 32-bit mode. Windows Server 2008 with Service Pack 2 as well, and Windows Server 2008 R2 Service Pack 1, and 2012 R2 as well. Okay, and .NET Framework 3.5 Service Pack 1 and .NET 4.0 are required. Database. Solarwinds supports Express, Standard and Enterprise version of the following databases: SQL servers, Server 2003. Solarwinds recommends that you update to SQL Server 2005 Service Pack 4 or preferable SQL Server 2008. SQL Server 2008 without Service Pack or with Service Pack 1, with Service Pack 2 or with Service Pack 3. And 2008 R2 without Service Pack at all or with Service Pack 1, Service Pack 2, and 2012 without Service Pack or with Service Pack 1. SQL Server 2014 supported as well. Product Terminology-Orion platform and Orion web console. Orion platform, the common backend platform used by the Solarwinds Orion suite of products, including NPM as a network performance monitoring, network traffic analysis, WAN performance or wireless and network performance, IP address management, network configuration management, application performance monitoring, and more. The platform provides the backbone for navigation, settings, and common features like alerts, reports. It also provides a consistent tool and fill across products, giving you a single pane of glass for your Orion monitors tools. Okay, and the Orion web console you see when you log on to your Orion, that is used to view, configure, and manage of all your monitored objects. You can access the Orion web console from any computer connected to the internet. Orion application server and Orion database server. Orion application server, a Windows service that runs the Orion web console and collects data from monitored objects, also called the Orion main folder. Orion database server, a Windows SQL server that should be hosted on a dedicated server in a production environment separately from the Orion application server. It stores Orion configuration data as well as collected performance and syslog data polling engine. A polling engine controls polling job, schedule, data processing, and acquires you monitor devices and performance metrics like CPU, memory, and up-down status. Additional polling by engines can be licensed to provide additional scalability and capacity by default. The Orion server provides the polling engine offers referred to its main portal. Okay, and system requirements for different environments, small, medium, and large. Okay, for the small environment, product NPM supposed to be quad 2.5 GHz, 8 GB random access memory, 2 times of by 146 GB hard drive, RAID 1 mirrored settings, and 1 GB network information card. Windows 2012 or Windows Server 2012 R2 with IIS installed, and .NET Framework 3.5 or 4.0 required. Database server. It was for application server, now it's for database server requirements, physical requirements. Dual quad core processor 3 GHz or better. 8 GB of random access memory, mirrored drivers for operation system, and 6 disk RAID 1 plus 0 for database data files. Hardware RAID controller, Microsoft Windows Server 2012 or Windows Server 2008 R2, Microsoft SQL Server 2014-2012 or 2008 R2. Okay, for the medium environment, quad core processor 2005, quad core processor for 2.5 GHz or better CPU or application server. 16 GB random access memory, 2 disk of 146 GB, 15K and hard drives RAID 1 mirrored settings, 1 GB of network information card, only. Windows 2012 or Windows Server 2012 R2 with IIS installed, and .NET 3.5 or 4.0 required. For database server, supposed to be dual quad core processor 3 GHz or better, 8 or 16 GB random access memory, mirrored drivers for OS, and 6 disk RAID 1 plus 0 for database data files. Hardware RAID controller, Windows 2012 or Windows 2008 R2 server, Microsoft SQL Server 2014 or 12 or 8 R2 standard edition. And for the large enterprises, application server first, quad core processor 3 GHz or better, 16 or 32 GB random access memory, 2 times of 146 GB hard disk space, RAID 1 mirrored settings, 1 GB network information card, Windows 2012 or Windows Server 2012 R2 with IIS installed, and .NET 3.5 or 4.0 for the database server, dual quad core processor 3 GHz or better edition, 32 or 64 GB random access memory, expandable, hardware RAID controller, disk subsystem 1 array 1 2 times 166 or 146 GB, 15K disk RAID 1, 20 files, extra storage. This subsystem 3 array 3 with 6 times 15K, 146 GB or 300 GB disk configured in a RAID 1 plus 0 arrays to allow for maximum write performance. This is for your SQL, MDF and file groups. This subsystem 4 arrays 4 with 4 times 15K, 146 GB or 300 GB is configured in RAID 1 plus 0 arrays to allow you maximum write performance. This is for your SQL dev transaction log file, and 1 GB network information card, Windows 2012 or Windows 2008 R2 server, and Microsoft SQL Server 2014, 2012 or 2008 R2 standard edition. And if regarding the IIS which is supposed to be installed, if the server doesn't have IIS or .NET 3.5 or 4.0 installed, the installation automatically installs and configures these components for you. If the server has internet access, use the online version of the installation. If the server doesn't have internet access, use the offline version of the installation. Application ports. Ensure that the Orion server has access to the following ports: 25 TCP for the SMTP port for non-encrypted messages, 161 UDP for Solarwinds NPM statistic collection, 162 UDP for Solarwinds NPM track server listening for incoming messages, 443 TCP default port for HTTPS building, 465 TCP for SSL enabled email RS action, 587 TCP for TLS enabled email alert action, 1801 TCP for MSMQ WCF buildings, 17777 TCP open for Orion modules traffic, 17778 HTTPS open to access the Solarwinds Information Service API, 7779 HTTP and HTTPS for the Solarwinds toolset integration. Okay, before we start talking about the scanning process, you're supposed to understand what should determine the device to monitor, one, and determine the protocol used to monitor your devices. It could be SNMP or WMI. If you monitor your Windows devices, okay, you can go for the WMI. But if you monitor the other devices, not Windows infrastructure, but still, yeah, if you have the Windows infrastructure, you also can monitor by SNMP, same as firewalls. Okay, discover your network. First, you choose the protocols which you're going to discover. Okay, it could be SNMP, version 1 or version 2. Choose credentials for deep analyzing and more description, more details information. Add VMware credential if you are monitoring the virtual infrastructure. Select the IP of monitored devices. Actually, Solarwinds recommend for the first time try to monitor few devices. Later on, you can add more. So you can add the IP address which you already know, yeah, and want to monitor exact particular device. However, if you don't know, you just set the subnet or IP range where is your device, where are your devices collected and collect all basic data from them. Okay. Later on, you also could schedule your scanning discovery, but if you don't want, you just proceeding by hitting the discover right now and discovering network, Solarwinds, network performance, monitor, discover, or whatever you said before, and you need to ensure only devices that you want to monitor are selected only. Okay. Ensure the interface, select exact interfaces which you want to monitor. Ensure the value types you want to monitor are selected. For example, it could be the random access memory of the device, virtual memory, others, and you can unselect which is not necessary. It recommended unselect the CD-ROMs or just not necessary volumes, type of volumes. Okay, you review the list of elements to be imported and click import. When the import completes, click finish and click the home button to begin exploring your network. Navigate Solarwinds Network Performance Monitor. For the first time, visual scanning will finish complete. You will be appear to the home button of the web console. Actually, if you purchase in your network performance monitor, you will see the home button and network tab, yeah? And it will appear exactly there. So it's exactly how it looks, the graphical user interface of the Solarwinds network performance monitor. Okay, overview of elements. If you look at the board, here is the NMP summary appear, and within a view element that appears in green and running well and working without any problem. Okay, elements that appears in red or partially red attentions such as this one, it is not fully read. So that means one or more interfaces have stayed down. So need your attention. Okay, and a few words about the details about the alert. So in the first window you will see the alert status overview. It tells you when the alert happening and all importance and whether or not it was acknowledged. The second one, it is the history of this alert on this object. If the same alert is interacting repeatedly, then there may be a system problem. For example, if a device frequency goes up and down, it may be a sign of failure. Third one, other objects currently experiencing the same alert. So sometimes the same alerts occur on multiple nodes because of single target. For example, if an edge device is having problems, any devices that are dependent on it also you've got the problem, yeah? Reporting the problem. It is just more details for following problem. So it is acknowledging an alert indicates that you are aware of the issue and the problem is being investigated. And the fifth one is acknowledgement. The fifth one is the note. Each person troubleshooting an issue can either note about their activities and any discovery moments. Yeah, can fill up or not will helpful whether multiple people are working on this system. Will be someone if will write here, anyone else can see here. My dear friends, thank you so much and for being with us. Please, if you inquire to have more detailed information regarding the subject or the other products, do not hesitate to contact or just feel free to go to the web and find out our website www.espincorp.com. Thank you.